It was very scary. This is our first baby. You know, we just found out he was a boy. This wasn't the way it was supposed to go.
You know, we didn't even really have a name at that point picked out. So it was a big rush, you know, when the doctor said, well, you know, here's what we're doing with him. We resuscitated him. He's moving from this, you know, the delivery room to the ICU.
They immediately went to the NICU. I never saw them. They were born on Saturday at like 9:28 p.m. I didn't see him until the next day.
After I had him, they took me back to the mother-baby floor without my baby. And all the other babies crying was just so unfair because I wanted mine with me so bad, but yet I knew he was in the place he needed to be.
People brought pictures on their cell phones and showed them to me, like they looked like they were really big because the way they were on the pictures. But the next day when they said it was okay for me to go in there, when my husband pulled me up to Hayden's bed first, when he pulled me up there, I thought this couldn't be the right kid. Like this, it wasn't the kid that was in the pictures. This one's little and sick. This is not the same kid.
The hardest thing was when I left to go home without him. You know, there's an empty nursery at home. You know, there's the car seat base in the car. There's all this stuff that you're supposed to take a baby home to. And I wasn't able to take my baby home with me.
I don't know how to explain it because I was ready to go home with him and I couldn't.
It was an emotional roller coaster. You knew that they could take a turn for the worse or they would make 2 steps forward.
We didn't sleep. There were many, many nights that we didn't sleep.
The last day in the NICU was kind of bittersweet, actually. We were really excited, obviously, to be going home, but the nurses and staff had become our family. You know, we were sad to leave them, but we were also just really excited about starting the next chapter in our journey.
The nurses, they are your biggest supporters. They laugh with you, they cry with you, they hold your hand.
It was an up and down situation, but we were very fortunate we were at Woman's.
We found out we were pregnant at about 3 weeks pregnant, and we went over to get an ultrasound. And at that time, the ultrasound technician said, "Are you guys doing fertility treatments? Because there's 2 in there." We were shocked, but we were so excited and so surprised. At 33 weeks and 4 days is when I went into labor. And finally they came and it was 10 o'clock at night and they were here and they were happy and they were healthy and they were 5+ pounds each, almost 6 pounds. And so we were just so excited. We were so grateful and thankful, but we knew we were still going to the NICU because they were early. She was happy and perfect and then, you know, not well, and she had gone to surgery twice and we had to make a decision to, you know, basically let go. And so we made that decision 4 days after they were born. And 7 days after they were born, he came home.
It's hard letting go, not so much everything that happened with Corinne, but it's hard being in a NICU. And, you know, to this day we still talk about that there were different events that occurred with Corinne that his whole demeanor changed, even though he's in the crib on the other side of the room. The Sunday before her last surgery, I remember sitting there having a conversation with God, and I was like, okay, well, let me just look at her vital signs one last time. Just give me a good set of vitals. And lo and behold, her vital signs got really, really good. And I was like, okay, wow, Coincidental? I don't know. We took pictures after her surgery with her and the two of them together. Right as she passed, he started to smile.
Corbin is amazing. He really, when we went through everything losing Corinne, I always said, Corbin, you are my sunshine, because literally he really was my sunshine. He made me happy when skies were gray. And it's so cheesy to think about that, but I mean, how could you not be happy when you have this? You know what I mean? He just emits radiation everywhere he goes, and he makes everybody know his presence is there, and you know, so many people care about him and, you know, worried about his well-being, and so it's awesome to have him. You know, he spent 7 days in the NI, and he has a guardian angel.